is Miss Alicia. I hope you guys are doing well. I miss you guys so much, but I'm here to read you another story. This one is called Whale Gets Stuck. So we can see that it's clearly about a whale. I see a walrus, I see some polar bears. It looks like this book might take place someplace cold. What do you think? Right, let's get started. Try to turn It was midsummer in the Arctic. The sun shone all day and all night, and the sheet of ice that had covered the sea all through the winter was melting and breaking into small islands. Whale loved the open sea. He dived down into the deep, dark water. Then he turned and thrust his tail as hard as he could and swam back up to the bright surface. Did you hear any adjectives in there? What about deep and dark? Talking about the water that's deep in the sea. And then the surface is bright. Bright is an adjective. Look at me, Whale cried as he leapt out of the water. Fish looked up at Whale and quickly swam aside. He didn't want the whale to land on top of him, but slap! Whale landed right in the middle of an ice patch, and struggle as he might, he was stuck fast. What am I going to do now? He sputtered. Just then a group of animals arrived to help out. Don't worry, said Walrus. We'll soon have you back in the water. Dolphins, he bellowed. Tip the ice from underneath, and I will lever Whale off the ice with my magnificent tusk. But Whale didn't move an inch. I know, Puffin squawked to the birds. Let's lift him off instead. The birds flew up and perched on top of Whale. Ouch, stop, shrieked Whale as the birds tried to grip his slippery skin with their sharp claws. It won't work, he sighed sadly. I'm stuck here forever. What do you think? Is the whale going to get stuck forever? Or will the animals figure it out? So the seals pushed, walrus strained, and the dolphins tipped. But it was no good. Whale was still stuck fast. Poor Whale began to sob quietly. What does it mean to sob? Sob means to cry. Suddenly, Narwhal appeared. If Whale leapt onto the ice, he must be able to leap off the ice again. Perhaps he just needs a little jab from underneath. He smiled. He aimed his sharp tusk at the dark shadow above, thrust his tail, and thump! Narwhal's tusk wasn't quite long enough. Whale was still stuck, and Narwhal got a nasty bump on his nose. See, this Narwhal has the long tusk on his nose. Turn my page. So the polar bears leapt and the dolphins tipped, walrus strained and the seals pushed. The ice moved slowly, tipped up, pointed towards the sky, and then splash! It fell into the water and a huge wave swept everyone clean off the ice. Everyone, that is, except Whale. As the day went on, the sun got hotter and brighter, and Whale was still stuck. The animals pushed and shoved until finally they gave up and lay hot and panting on the cool ice. How are they going to solve this problem? Deep in the water, Fish peered upwards, and this time he could see exactly what was going on. The heat of the sun and the hot, weary animals had begun to melt the ice. Fish could see that the ice was very thin. Remember his friend Fish from the beginning? Above the surface, the tired animals had not noticed the creaking and the cracking all around them. Crunch! What happened? Ice finally broke. All the animals were plunged right back into the sea, including Whale. Whale was just about to leap out of the water with joy when, "No!" cried Fish. Whale remembered that his friend was still waiting for him. So with a slap of his tail, he dived under the water. And the two friends spent the rest of the day splashing beneath the surface together. The end. I hope you really like this book, and I hope you guys are all doing well at your homes. Um, I will send another video with another story later. I hope you guys are doing well. Miss you guys. Bye.